Hey guys, Fat Man Dolly. I was, well, Doug at Piper Outdoors had talked about using this part of this stove with an alcohol stove. And he had to do a little trim off a couple pieces here. I don't know. I thought, you know, alcohol stoves are really cool and they're all good and all that, but I don't want to be packing around liquids when I don't have to. So he had said that he took it off of this, and I asked him if he could, you know, do a little bit on it. And he did. So I ordered a couple of them. So I'm going to show you a little bit. It is a, I have used this, by the way. It's a solid fuel. Well, not necessarily solid. It's kind of a gel fuel. And you can smell it. It's got a lot of alcohol. See, smell. It's got a lot of alcohol in it. But I've used it, and there's plenty in there yet. It comes, there's a little aluminum plate cover in there, and you just, you know, take your knife and cut that out. And then the lid has a gasket in there and stuff, so it seals up really good. Anyway, that ain't what it's about. I kind of, you know, when Doug did his, I said, well, when I get one, I'll do a little show and tell on it. So I'm hungry. I'm gonna make me a cup of noodles, instant lunch, and to go with that, a little hot cocoa. These things say fill to line. I don't know how much that takes to fill it to the line, but I'm gonna assume it's about a cup. So I'm going to put this on first because I kind of learned the hard way. It's just easier that way. Let's see if we can spark her up. The first time I did this, I didn't even realize it was lit. There we go. Yep, she's lit. So I'm going to use my Stanley cook pot. This thing's been great. I haven't melted the handle off it yet, so I'm going to keep it on there. This is just my, we'll go over that. It's a little fishing kit. Got my matches and my lighter. I kind of changed up a little bit. I got 2 cups in here of dust. And this pot's pretty cool because it's got the graduations on there and they're actually stamped in. So you can see them on the inside too. I'm going to dump about 2 cups of water in there. There we go. We're going to set this on somewhere here. I'll use my old ancient phone for a timer. No, go home. Somewhere here, I'll use my old phone for a timer. There's the stopwatch. So I'm going to set this on. It's 2 cups of water, exactly 16 ounces. So we'll set it on, and we'll start the timer. And we'll just see how long it takes to heat this up. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch, because it's going to take a little while. So I'll get it heated up, and we'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I'm at just about 8.5 minutes. I know some people consider a boil is when the bubbles are coming up off the bottom. Well, that started happening at 2 minutes. And I know it wasn't hot all the way through yet. Let me shut my radio off. I like to have a little noise when I'm talking, when I'm down in my little shop here. So we're at just about 9 minutes. And I always look for a good rolling boil. I want my water hot. Hot, I tell ya. And we're just about at that good rolling boil. So I'm going to say it takes 10 minutes to get a good hard boil. Which ain't bad. Not really. When you're thinking it's 2 cups of water and this is going to be the full meal deal. So I got my eating utensils ready. These are just the ones that I picked up, that I did a little review on them, I think. And we got us a good boil going. Oh yeah, some good stuff. So like I said, I'm going to call it 10 minutes. A lot of people say it's less than that to get it boiling, but you know, that's just getting the bubbles off the bottom. So I kind of don't call that a boil. It's got to be bubbling to beat the band, which we are. I love this pot. This is pretty cool. I'm not going to pick this up, but I am going to grab a pair of pliers, and I'm going to take this part off, and I'm going to take my lid, woo, and I'm going to douse that. I'm starving it of oxygen, and so it's going to go out. It's out. Keep my water hot for a minute. So that's what it looks like after. The whole thing is hot. You're going to want to leave that sit and cool off. My cup of noodles, Frost Cutlery. They're cheap knives, but you know what? They're very utilitarian. I don't think I'd trust it for much. It was dull as heck when I got it, but it took an edge, and so far it's held it pretty well. Open my cup of noodles up. Let's see what it takes to fill to the line. See if I get enough left for my hot cocoa. That takes just a touch over a cup. So we're gonna hold that lid back over. That it don't want to stay shut, so we'll put something on it to keep it shut. And we'll grab a cup for a hot cocoa. Tear here. I always love a hot cocoa. I don't care how hot it is outside. Down here in my basement, it's always kind of cool. So I spend a lot of time down here in the summer. I don't like the heat. I can't live down south. Oh yeah. Just right. Uh-oh. It's telling me I gotta go to work. But that's my old phone. It don't know anything. Let's just turn it off. Stir up our hot cocoa here. It does say that my soup's got to sit for 3 minutes, but that's okay. I just wanted to show that real quick. I know when Doug did his, it boiled a little faster. I used some fresh tap water. I mean, it's cold out of the tap, and it's cold down here, so I figured it'd take a little bit longer. It's probably, you know, the average temperature out of my basement here is about 68, 66, 68 degrees. So it's always kind of chilly down here. I love the Swiss Miss Instant Cocoa. I don't think there's another brand out there. It is better if you make it with milk, but I'm not going to go through all that hassle. Oh yeah. So, rather than get you all excited by a fat man eating, because I know you don't want to see that, I'm going to let you go. So, you know, down here in my basement, around 68 degrees, cold water out of the tap. It took about 10 minutes on the M71 stove. It is a gel fuel, and like I said, I've burned this a couple of times, about 10 minutes each time, and there's still plenty in there to keep me going. It'll spark up off a ferro rod. Oh, see, I got an owie. When you're sharpening a knife, you don't have to shave the hair off your arms. Especially when your arm's already been shaved from testing knives. Anyway, all that being said, I've got to work up a couple of loads here for my 38. I got a new bullet mold, so I made some new bullets. And I'm going to be doing that today. Then I'm going to take it to the range. Maybe we'll show some video of that. So, stay safe. God bless. And y'all have a great weekend.